this is Noreen from Joy of Cards, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Yay! For more of my Stampin' Up! Videos, if you could please subscribe, I would appreciate it. But today's video here is about the Christmas Whimsy card kit. Now, the last few videos I've done the card kits. Now, these kits aren't in the catalogs. I don't know why, but I mean, they allude to them, but they don't really actually show them. They are on page 6 and 7 in the mini catalog, and you do kind of get a glimpse of this one right here. And then in the annual catalog, they're on page 10 here. So anyway, if you want to go and if you want to get one of these kits, go to the details of my video and there's a link. You can click on it. It'll go straight to my Stampin' Up! Site and you can get to one. So this kit, what you get in here is a stamp set. Now these are full-on kits, so you get everything to make the card. So if you have no supplies, you can make card kits. So this has Season's Greeting, Merry Christmas to you. It's got some snowflakes, has an inner sentiment, wishing you peace, joy, and love now and throughout the coming year. And looks like stars. So the only one that says Christmas is Merry's Christmas to you. So if you want to make them generic, that's good. Also, you've got a Night of Navy ink spot. Ink spots are great. I keep them with all my paper pumpkin kits. I keep these. These are fantastics. So also some dimensionals here, a bunch of mini dimensionals. You even get a block. This is great. Now, I am a demonstrator. Of course, I'm going to use the Stampin' Up! Regular Stampin' Up! Blocks because they're thicker. They've got places for you to grab onto. But if you don't have any supplies, this is great. I mean, you can literally give this to anybody. It has some gold twine. It's got gold star stickers. It's got also some other snow and star embellishments. Look at the envelopes. These are really nice. They're gold trim envelopes. There's nothing on the inside for me to pillage, but there's the envelopes. And then it got these cutouts of elves on ladders, and there's 2 sheets of those. They've got some nice sentiment tags here. And then the card bases, let's look at those. You get, how many cards do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4 of the tree ones, and then 4 of the landscape ones. So it's a pretty great kit. So I'm going to put together, and of course you've got all the instructions. So you've got everything you need to make this kit. So I'm going to go ahead and make their 2 cards, and then I'm going to come back again with some alternatives. If you're a crafter, a demonstrator, a hobbyist, or whatever, then it's great to see what you can take with these materials and maybe some extras and make something totally different. So anyway, I'm going to put theirs together and I'll be right back. I'm back. So here are the 2 cards that you get to make. Now you get 4 each, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take all the materials here and do some alternatives. If you are a hobbyist or a crafter, you know, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and you want to think of some new ideas, then continue on and I'll show you what it is. So I'm going to take the coordinating colors. Now, if you look to the back of your instructions, it'll tell you Balmy Blue, Basic Gray, Crumb Cake, Evening Evergreen, Gray Granite, Misty Moonlight, Poppy Parade, Rail Red, So Saffron, So Soft Succulent, and Soft Suede are all the coordinating colors. Sometimes they even give you, like on paper pumpkin kits, another stamp set that kind of coordinates, but I don't see that here. So that's okay because I got lots of stamps. So I'm going to show you the my Stampin' Up! Alternative. So just hold on tight. I'm back. So I made 6 alternatives, and this is the first one. And I kind of go by, the first one is like my least favorite all the way up. This turned out to be my least favorite because it didn't really do what I wanted it to do. What I did is I cut off the horizon on the card, and I put another piece of backing here, and then I took the pieces and I put them up on 3D, and it just doesn't give that effect that I was looking for. And then I was really messing with it, and I used some Snowfall accents puff paint, and and that's the puffy little snowflake parts. And what you do is you put that on, and then you take your embossing gun, and I have one of these totally Tiffany stations where you can like hold it on and turn it on, and you don't have to worry about it. And then I also Versamark the snowflakes in the sky. And I cut up all the rest of the packages on the cutout here because I just didn't want that many. And on the inside, I used Evening Evergreen. And I actually did the sentiments on all my cards, which if you watch any of my videos, I usually don't do that. But this is such a generic one that I kind of liked it. I went with it. But yeah, it didn't turn out the way I liked it. But, oh, and this is that Embossing Editions toolkit that's in the mini catalog, and I bet you they're going to keep it. So it's got an embossing buddy, which is awesome, and a brush, and it has this part that you unscrew and you can put the powder back in the jar. I really like it. I used to use my little jewelry thing, so it's like the same thing except I didn't have a spout. So anyway, this is alternative 1. Here's alternative number 2, and I didn't do a lot to this one. What I did do is I took the deer from Storybook Gnomes and I fussy cut it. I didn't put this on the Brother Scan and Cut because there are some light parts and it doesn't cut right. But I just fussy cut the deer, put it up on dimensionals. I cut the package off the die cut here and just put it on its own up on dimensionals, did the stars, bumped up the sentiment, and then on the inside, this is also Storybook Gnomes, and I've got all my little pieces in my folder here. These are great folders. I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you go to the description of my video, you can literally buy anything in my videos, from my glass to these folders. And of course, I'm a demonstrator, so if you click on any of my links, it goes to my directly to my Stampin' Up store, and you can buy stuff from me. That'd be awesome. Anyway, so I used one of the backgrounds from Storybook Gnomes, and then just basic white, and this is alternative number 2. Here's alternative 3, and this is really cool because I made it an A6 card. So if you go to the description of my video, I'll put the dimensions for the A6 card, but it's basically a 4.5 by 6 1/4. So I made it a little bigger because what I wanted to do is I wanted to take that card and cut it off its base, basically, cut the front off, and I mounted it on the envelope. So I put that on the envelope, and we have this nice gold frame around it. Then I took my red rhinestone basic jewels, which I use all the time, and I filled in the space because obviously this is going to be a regular size card, and this is an A6. So I did that. I also took the sentiment tag, the one that actually looks like a tag, and I cut the side off and just put it on the edge here and I used the ink basically the whole way through that came with the kit because it was such a good color for this whole thing. So here's that Night of Navy. So I just stamped it in the Night of Navy there. And then on the inside, I wanted the red background to match this, and Boughs of Holly had that background. So here's the Boughs of Holly. I just put it on the inside, and I also used the envelope in here again, and then I stamped it. So this was just kind of interesting. So this is alternative number 3. Here's alternative number 4, and this one's really pretty. I took a Night of Navy background, and I also used brushed metallic. It's in my little folder here. Like I said, these folders are in the description of my video. You can click on them. I'm an Amazon affiliate, so I'm totally safe to click on things. You won't get spam or anything. And then before I put down this top part with the stars, I took that brushed metallic, and it's a 5.5 by 4 1/4, and I used my second largest rectangle stitched frame and cut out the middle because you don't want to waste all this good brushed metallic, and I can just keep it right here in my folder. So I didn't waste it. So that was real fun. And then I took basic white, and I took my Night of Navy and a blending brush, and I blended it. And this is one of the Stampin' Up brushes. You can go to the description. You can click on the link, and you can order these. These are great. So I did the background, and then I stamped it with the star stamp. And then I took that brushed metallic again and used Fabulous Frames, and I took this die right here. Now I was going to just use the inside of it because it was the perfect shape for the sentiment from the kit. But then I put the, because it'll cut too. It'll cut the middle and it'll cut the frame. And then I put the frame around it and went, oh, that looks really cool. So, and I bumped this up on dimensionals. And then on the inside, I did the same thing with white paper. I brushed it with the Night of Navy. I stamped it with the stars and used a basic white in the sentiment that came with the kit because it was nice and generic and awesome. So anyway, this is alternative number 4. Here is alternative number 5. And by the way, everything that I've used on all the cards is listed in the description of my video. So you can go there, you can see what I've done. So anyway, alternative number 5, what I did is I did another A6 card, that 4.5 by 6 1/4 on shaded spruce. And then I really loved this background from Boughs of Holly. This was a really good paper set. And then I took from Fabulous Frames, I took this frame because it looked like a window and I just cut these little strips. And of course I had to take, I cut again from the die here from Storybook Gnome, this really cool little mountain background and made the background for the window. And then I took the tree card and I fussy cut it completely off that card base. And I put it up on dimensionals and I put the sentiment up on dimensionals here. And then on the inside, I used Boughs of Holly again and basic white. And this is alternative number 5. Here's alternative number 6, and it's the last one. And it's so cute. I just love naughty kitties. They're just, you know, naughty. So I took Evening Evergreen. This is also an A6 card because I needed something long enough for the tree. So I took the A6. I used the background from Santa Express. And I took the tree from the card and I fussy cut it out. And then I took the packages off the sleigh here. I took from here up and cut up that bow. The bows were just kind of in the way. And then I put those up on dimensionals. And I took the red and green adhesive back pearls, which also has silver and gold in it. And I put them on the ground here like the kitty had knocked them off. And I used the string from the kid and I wrapped it around the naughty kitty. And the kitty, of course, is North Pole Mischief. And I just colored him in with So Saffron blending pens because you could do the light and dark. And of course, the tag from the kit and the string from the kit that's also right here. And then on the inside, I used Santa Express again and the Evening Evergreen and the white, and I just stamped the sentiment in here. And when I cut out this tree, when I fussy cut it, and when I fussy cut the cat, I used the Stampin' Rights. I used the soft succulent on the tree, and then the basic black one, you can buy by itself. You don't have to buy the whole kit, and these are great for outlining anything that's been cut, because when you're dealing with something that isn't like a good quality paper, like these are from, this is from a card kit. They might have a white core, so I just go around it and outline. But anyway, this is alternative number 6. And here's all my alternatives. If you want to get one of these kits and kind of play around with it, go to the description of my video, of course, and click on the link. It takes you right to my Stampin' Up store, and go ahead and place an order. But that will be it for me. So have a good day. Bye.